Number 10. Reverse Flash, the petty king of time. Meet Eobard Thawne, the man who proves that being a fanboy can go horribly, horribly wrong. This guy literally traveled through time just to mess with Barry Allen's life. And when I say mess with, I mean he killed Barry's mom just to ruin his day. Talk about holding a grudge. What makes Reverse Flash so dangerous isn't just his speed, it's his complete disregard for the timeline. While other speedsters worry about breaking reality, Thawne uses it as his personal playground. He can literally erase people from existence by changing the past. Imagine having an enemy who can make it so you were never born. That's the kind of power we're dealing with here. The scariest part? He's not some mindless monster. He's intelligent, calculating, and has an endless amount of time to plan his revenge. He once spent years pretending to be Barry's friend just to betray him at the perfect moment. That's some next-level villainy right there. This is Emmaverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 9. Black Adam, the anti-hero who became a god. Shazam's dark mirror, Black Adam, packs the same divine power but with zero moral restraints. While Billy Batson uses his powers to save cats from trees, Black Adam uses his to level entire countries. The guy literally committed genocide and called it bringing order. In his amped-up versions, especially in the Injustice storyline, Black Adam becomes terrifyingly efficient. He's not just throwing lightning bolts around, he's systematically dismantling governments and rebuilding the world in his image. When Superman went bad, Black Adam was right there saying, "Finally, someone who gets it." What makes him particularly dangerous is his experience. He's been around for thousands of years, has ruled empires, and knows exactly how to use power. He's not learning on the job like most heroes. He's a master craftsman of destruction. Number 8. Doomsday, the ultimate weapon. Remember when everyone thought nothing could kill Superman? Well, Doomsday said, "Hold my beer," and proceeded to beat the last son of Krypton to death with his bare hands. This walking nightmare was literally designed for one purpose: to kill everything in the most brutal way possible. Here's the kicker. Doomsday can't be killed the same way twice. Died from heat vision? Now he's immune to heat vision. Beaten to death? Good luck trying that again. He's like the universe's most violent learning algorithm, constantly upgrading himself based on how he was defeated. The creature has no emotions, no mercy, and no off switch. He's pure destruction in biological form. When Doomsday shows up, the only question isn't, can we stop him, but how many cities will be left standing when we're done? Number 7. Superboy Prime, the fan who became the villain. This is what happens when you give a whiny teenager from our world Superman's powers and a god complex. Superboy Prime is literally from a world where DC heroes are just comic book characters, and he's convinced that he's the real Superman and everyone else is just a cheap imitation. Prime has casually punched through reality, killed entire teams of heroes, and treated the multiverse like his personal stress ball. He once killed an entire universe just because he was having a bad day. His teenage angst is backed up by power levels that make regular Superman look like a kid with a slingshot. What makes him truly terrifying is his conviction. He genuinely believes he's the good guy, which makes him completely unpredictable. He'll commit atrocities while lecturing you about how things should be. It's like having an internet troll with the power of a god. Number 6. Parallax. When good heroes go very, very bad. Hal Jordan was supposed to be the greatest Green Lantern ever. Instead, he became one of the most dangerous villains in DC history. After his city was destroyed, Hal didn't just break bad, he absorbed the fear entity Parallax and decided to remake the universe from scratch. Parallax Hal didn't just have a Green Lantern ring. He had the combined power of the entire Green Lantern Corps, plus a cosmic entity that feeds on fear. He casually killed his fellow Lanterns, absorbed their rings, and then set his sights on rewriting reality itself. The 0-hour crisis was basically Hal having the ultimate midlife crisis with cosmic consequences. The tragedy is that deep down, Hal thought he was doing the right thing. He was trying to bring back his city, save his friends, and create a perfect world. But as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions and dead Green Lanterns. Number 5. Nekron, Death Incarnate. Death isn't just a concept in DC. It's a being, and his name is Nekron. This guy doesn't just kill people, he rules over death itself. When Nekron shows up, the recently deceased start getting back up with a serious attitude problem. During the Blackest Night event, Necron turned every dead hero and villain into his personal army. Imagine fighting your deceased friends and family members, except they're trying to rip your heart out while reciting your worst memories. That's psychological warfare at its finest. Necron represents the ultimate enemy because he's inevitable. Everyone dies eventually, and when they do, they potentially join his army. He's not just a villain you fight, he's a force of nature that's been waiting for you since the day you were born. Number 4, Trigon, the demon dad from hell. Trigon is what happens when you take every demonic overlord from every horror movie and give them cosmic-level power. This four-eyed nightmare has conquered countless dimensions and treats entire universes like his personal real estate portfolio. What makes Trigon particularly nasty is his personal connection to the heroes. He's Raven's father, which means family dinners are literally hellish. He spent years manipulating his own daughter, using her as a gateway to invade Earth. Talk about daddy issues. Trigon doesn't just want to conquer, he wants to corrupt. He takes pleasure in turning heroes into villains, breaking their spirits before breaking their bodies. He's not just physically powerful, he's a master manipulator who knows exactly which buttons to push. Number 3, Perpetua, the multiverse's angry mom. Meet Perpetua, the cosmic being who created the DC multiverse and now wants to destroy it because she's disappointed in how it turned out. She's like a cosmic parent who's tired of cleaning up after her kids, except her solution is to delete everything and start over. Perpetua doesn't just have power over one universe. She has power over the entire multiverse. She can literally rewrite the fundamental forces of reality on a whim. When she fought the Justice League, she wasn't just fighting heroes. She was fighting the very concept of heroism itself. The scariest thing about Perpetua is her perspective. To her, heroes and villains are just toys that got out of hand. She's operating on a level where entire universes are disposable, and she has the power to back up that attitude. Number 2, Anti-Monitor, the Existence Eraser. The Anti-Monitor is what happens when the concept of absolute destruction gains consciousness and gets really, really angry. This guy didn't just destroy planets or galaxies. He consumed entire universes and converted them into pure antimatter. During the Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Anti-Monitor systematically destroyed countless realities, erasing billions of years of history like they never existed. He's not just killing people, and he's making it so they never existed in the first place. That's deletion on a cosmic scale. What makes the Anti-Monitor truly horrifying is his efficiency. He doesn't monologue or play games. He just consumes everything in his path. He's the ultimate natural disaster, except he's intelligent and motivated by pure hatred for existence itself. Number 1, Darkseid, the god of evil. At the top of our list stands Darkseid, and not just any version. We're talking about his true form. This isn't the guy who shows up on Earth to fight Superman. This is the cosmic entity whose mere presence would destroy entire universes if he ever fully manifested. Darkseid's true form exists outside the multiverse itself, casting shadows across all realities. Every version of Darkseid we've ever seen in the comics is just an avatar, a tiny fraction of his true power. When this guy moves, entire dimensions shake. But here's what makes Darkseid truly terrifying. He's not just powerful, he's inevitable. His Omega effect doesn't just kill, it erases beings from existence across all timelines. He represents the ultimate corruption of power, ruling through fear and crushing all hope. The anti-life equation that Darkseid seeks isn't just a weapon, it's proof that life is meaningless. If he ever obtains it, free will itself becomes extinct. He doesn't just want to rule the universe, he wants to prove that existence itself is a mistake. So there you have it, the 10 strongest DC villains who make your worst nightmares look like pleasant dreams. These aren't just bad guys, they're existential threats to the very concept of existence. Sweet dreams, everyone.